nation. When the Greeks were in authority, they didn't even say they was the Israelites. When the Romans came into power, they were the Romans at first, but now in this time, you cover the face of all Israelites. You say that God is white, the angels are white, the Lord is white, the people of the Lord are white. Then you incorporate, you start saying, well, it's possible that there are some Ethiopians. You still lying, man. Ethiopians are not Israelites. Now, you got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites. Ethiopians, you still lying, man. Ethiopians are not Israelites. Now, you got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites. Ethiopians, you still lying, man. Ethiopians are not Israelites. Now, you got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites. Now, you got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites.
Mexican is a colonial identity. Yes, Mexican is a colonial.
So answer me this, homie. What do I call myself? What the fuck do I call myself? I can't call myself indigenous, right? I can't, you won't allow it. So what am I? Te lo estoy preguntando en buena onda. What the fuck do I call myself? Huh? ¿Qué soy? Si no soy mexicano.
The problem with the term Mexican. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one, guys. But the problem with the term Mexican is, while it does have an indigenous influence, it was created by Spaniard Europeans in order to assimilate and nationalize our racial group, which is predominantly native in Mexico, what is now called Mexico. And Mexican is not a race. That's another problem that is important to bring up. You can't be half Mexican, you can't even be a quarter Mexican, because Mexican identity has nothing to do with race and everything to do with citizenship and what country you belong to. Anyone of any background can be a Mexican, just like anyone of any background can be an American. So to call yourself half Mexican or full Mexican is kind of strange, because Mexican is not a race. The majority of Mexico is predominantly of indigenous and mixed indigenous ancestry. So most of these Mexicans you see have a valid native identity. Whether or not they are grown up culturally connected is irrelevant, because their racial background is indigenous, is native to this land.
You got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites.
Good day, Jason Troy here. Assimilation of us, art of war, attack the enemy from within. Okay, subject of rape children. Alright, rape children are Métis. Right here in Saskatchewan, there's this group called Métis. They're in Manitoba and Alberta as well. Alright, so the Métis started off as sex slaves, rape children, right? Think that how did these rape children, these Native women, first and foremost, Native women did not willingly sleep with white people. Their muscles and bone structures were flawless. We were beautiful human beings, real humans, not the half-breed humans that exist today, right? Native women were forcibly put into sex trade like they are today, right? They do not desire white men, right? Except for the broken down ones, right? That are so broken down, that they hate themselves, that they just, throw themselves to anybody that's non-native, right? That's what you call assimilated, right?
Distance gave him the opportunity he needed to declare war on the Arawaks. With 20 hunting dogs, horses, and guns, Columbus set upon the Arawaks, tearing them up with dogs and mowing them down with volleys of bullets and running them over with horses. Reporting back to Queen Isabel of Spain, Columbus boasted, "In the name of the Holy Trinity, we can send from here all the slaves that Brazil will hold." The Spaniards hunted Indians for sport and murdered them for dog food. Columbus would reward his officers with women to rape. Girls 10 to 12 were especially desired for rape. Columbus and the Spanish won the war, and over 3 million Arawaks were killed in the genocide. They completely robbed the land of its gold. The Spaniards hunted Indians for sport and murdered them for dog food. Columbus would reward his officers with women to rape. Girls 10 to 12 were especially desired for rape. Columbus and the Spanish won the war, and over 3 million Arawaks were killed in the genocide. They completely robbed the land of its gold. This is the truth about Columbus.
Common last names in Mexico and how many people have him. Number 1, Hernandez with about 4.8 million people. 2, Garcia with about 3.5 million people. 3, Martinez with about 3.3 million people. 4, Lopez with about 3 million people. 5, Gonzalez with about 2.7 million people. 6, Perez with about 2.4 million. 7, Rodriguez with about 2.3 million people. 8, Sanchez with about 2.2 million people. 9, Ramirez with about 2 million people. And 10, Cruz with about 1.5 million people.
You got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites.
Them Joker brothers. That's Joker. He just got out the penal. And then this little Joker, he just got out of YA. And then this baby Joker right there, he just got out the juvenile center.
Gonna ruin my dickies. Whatever, dog. Hey, hold this, see? The fuck? Think Carlos got jungle fever, is it? Yeah, get that fucker! I know you like dark meat! I'm like, after they're fast, this is like they're sponsored by Nike! Hey, black man can jump, is it? I can't believe they did that to our dog! It's cruelty to animals! Chico, get your stupid ass over here, eh? That's wrong, is it? That's wrong, he did nothing to you! You fucked up now, Picho Mayate! You fucked him up for life, eh? He's scarred! We'll get you back, eh? Fucker. Get the board! Get the board! What the fuck you looking at, is it? I should have been in the street. Take me to Judge Judy, puto. God. I don't know about you two homes. I don't know about this sugar shit, is it? Cause I know black people got a lot of sugar in their house. So
you got our people scattered among them, but they're not Israelites.
I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter, I will not cut my hair, I will not lower my voice.
How is it that the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Judah on the 12 tribes chart are considered two different race of people, when in scripture they both share the same two parents? Note that it's already historically and biblically proven that Shem was a Negro. With that also being said, it's already been proven that the first people in the Americas were the Negroes. So how is it that the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Issachar, who share the same father and the same mother, considered two different people on the 12 tribes chart?
One little, two little, three little engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little engines. 10 little engine boys.